So I tried to think of how to segue into the point that I'm trying to get across in this video, but I just want to start by saying what's happening, and then I'll give context. I'll talk about things as we go. I started this channel in 2015, okay? Just before I went to college. And for those of you who know me, I'm a big numbers person. I think of things in terms of like, I'm a big future planner. I'm a dreamer. When I started this 10 years ago, I told myself every single day, I'm like, I'm gonna go as hard as I possibly can for 10 years. I literally would talk about when I'm 28, I wanna kind of, not necessarily relook at things, but like, if I had, it was hard for me to justify, like, for those of you who don't know, I have 4,400 videos on YouTube. I've only been a YouTuber for 3,500 days. I've posted 1,000 more videos than days since I started YouTube. But like, when I was 19, editing all my own videos, grinding, it was kind of the thing that kept me going of like, hey, I want to look back 10 years in the future and be proud of the effort that I put in. And I'm incredibly proud of it. But with that being said, the main point of this video is that I told myself I would give myself a year at that point to kind of stop, reflect, do some of my other passions, and kind of enjoy the things in life that I haven't been able to enjoy as much. This is a dream job. I'm not complaining about it. I honestly am the luckiest person in the world to have you guys who have supported me. But there are things like, to do the math for you, Madden 24, I did 98 days. I played that game. That's averaging out over 365 days, 6 hours a day. That is how many hours a day for 365 days I played Madden to produce those Express Leagues that I did. And that's not accounting like if I went on a vacation, which we do 2 vacations a year. You guys never knew when I went on vacation because I got ahead. I would work like 14-hour days just to make sure. And that's all goes back to the beginning of this where I said, I'm the type of person, if I set a goal to do something for 10 years, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all in. But I also know it's healthy to stick to your guns and trust your gut. Like, obviously there's things that make it difficult. Like the last 2 years have been 2 of my best years on YouTube, but it almost makes me happy and like proud of myself and the growth that I've had. I've learned a lot, you know, the most cliche way, I've learned a lot of who I am as a person. I've grown up on YouTube. Like, I got married, I think like 5 years in maybe. I lived in Toronto, you guys remember that era. Like, I've just been all over, but the constant has been, I've been playing a lot of video games and I've been working hard to build this channel to where it's at. And I still see myself in the future doing YouTube, but like, how do I picture myself in 10 more years? If I don't take a break, if I don't stop, if I don't kind of think over things, can I do this until I'm 38? Can I keep up the same pace without giving myself that time to be like, hey, like, pat yourself on the back a little bit. Like, I did it. I accomplished a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And as I've said from the beginning of this, if you go watch my first videos, the stuff I used to talk about is like, I am a dreamer. I'm the type of person, if you meet me, if you're friends with me, I'm going to do everything I can to push you to go after your dreams because I know they're achievable. Like, I loved Madden, okay, when I was a kid. When I was 12, 13, 14, I literally set out with a plan, and I would tell people, I'm just going to become a Madden YouTuber. And I wouldn't be like, oh, I might become a Madden YouTuber. I would say, I'm going to become a Madden YouTuber because I'm going to outwork everybody. And I feel like at the end of the day, I accomplished a lot of those things, and I'm proud of myself. And that's why I'm giving myself the time. I'll post updates if you guys care. You might not. And I want you to know I'm still going to be grinding. Like, every single day, I'm going to be working on other things. I'm going to be working on myself. It's not like I'm going to be sitting like, I'm not the type of person who can I can't sit still for 30 seconds, let alone 365 days. So I'm going to be grinding a lot of the other things that I enjoy. But yeah, I guess this is a weird video to make. It's, I want to end by just saying how grateful I am for anyone who's watched any of my videos, supported me. Like, this has been a ride, and I don't think it's over, but it's like, at the end of the day, sometimes you got to smell the roses and just say, hey, I set out to do what I wanted to do. And now I'm going to give myself a little bit of time. If I'm being just totally real, after 98 days of playing Madden, I still love it, okay? I enjoy making videos. I enjoy winning Super Bowls. I enjoy beating people, taunting, all those things. But like the spark I have to be like super good at Madden, I've definitely lost because it's like, do the math on how many years, like how many days. Like there's 365 days in a year. I am on the game for almost 100. And then you account like all the other factors that go in with being a YouTuber. There's just elements of this that are difficult, but like I said, I would never go on and say, oh, it's so difficult. It's a dream job. And I know how lucky I am. And I think I want that to be something that comes across is I'm not taking for granted how lucky I've been to do this. And I'm grateful for all of you guys. I'm grateful for everything. But yeah, I'm taking a year off. That's the kind of main ending point of this. 10 years, YouTube, 2018. I'm 28 years old now. I get called an uncle all the time in the Madden community anyways. I'm excited to kind of keep in touch with people. If you guys message me on Instagram, and I'll kind of try and keep you guys updated on what my life looks like over the next little bit. But yeah, hey, thank you. I will see you in a year, hopefully a better self, a more rejuvenated self. I understand that this will probably have consequences. I can completely live with them. I went in with a plan, I accomplished my plan, and I will see the ones who want to stick around in a year for the next chapter in the next 10 years. Love you guys. Enjoy Madden 26. I'll link some of my favorite YouTubers and friends that you guys should go watch this year. But yeah,